Good morning. No, it's afternoon now. Good afternoon, folks. We're here at the Canlan Sports Arena in West Dundee. It's a three-sheet ice facility. Actually, a pretty good layout. We're here for the start of this game between Team South Dakota and the Steel City Selects. Getting ready for puck drop. Warm-ups are done. 15 minutes on the clock, and we are ready to go. Kind of an odd lineup there right out of the gate for the Steel City team. They take it into the South Dakota zone on the far side, and it pops right back out. A little bit messing around there, and finally Steel City comes back and carries it in. Number 20, I believe that is, goes wide, ends up having the puck knocked off of her stick. Long pass up to Schlussner. Schlussner trying to get it into the zone, ends up losing it. Schlussner centers it to the slot, ends up on the stick of one of the Steel Select girls. They bring it back out wide, and Bursch takes a little tumble trying to get it out. Sorry about that. 37 picks it up for the Steel City team, carries it in. Up against the boards against Harris. Pfeiffer gets it and just tries to bat it up the boards. Not successful there. The Selects pick it back up and chipped back in. Pfeiffer not able to do much on that backhand. 81 gets it and just rims it around down low. Picked up by Triplett over to Birch. Birch up to Verhoeven. Verhoeven passes it up to Pfeiffer, who ends up losing it. 81 gets it and carries it back in. Centering. Black with a head of steam comes in and chips that in as she gets bodied up against the boards. No call there by the officials. Puck's over on the far side half wall. A little gaggle of girls there, bandying about for the puck. Shot on net, saved by the goaltender. That's a little too close there. We'll zoom that out a little bit. Marvisi gets it, tries to get it over to Honor. They do not connect, but that was a great look by Marvisi. Selects bring it back up and out, get it past Marvisi, but it goes all the way down off the stick of Lincoln. The Selects pick it back up in the far corner. Harris bats at it. Felton gets it, carries it out of the zone, but ends up having it stripped off her stick by number 11. And Hendricks there wearing the number 14 jersey instead of her usual 11. I'm guessing she probably forgot one of her jerseys. Chipped in, Black with it, walks to the center. Black hands it off to Schlussner. She gets a shot, but that goes wide of the net. Picked up by number 65. Carried in and batted down low. Birch now picks it up down below the goal line, bounces it off the backboards. One of the Selects girls picks it up and carries it up top, chips it down low. A shot saved by Lincoln as she does not let up a rebound on that one. And we get a stoppage of play and a face-off down low in the Team South Dakota zone. Looks like we got a penalty being served by penalty against the Steel City Selects. I unfortunately did not see what caused it, but that puts Team South Dakota on a power play. Sorry, I didn't see what player actually went in the box either. So for the Pittsburgh parents, or Steel City Selects parents that are watching the game, my apologies on that one. Bounce out of the zone, picked up by Beam. Honor gets it, carries it into the zone. Looking to hand it off down behind the net, gives it over to Hendricks. Hendricks with a quick spinorama. Hendricks walks to the center, shot! And what a save by number 33 in net for the Steel City team, as that was Birch right there trying to tip that one in right off of a rebound. Honor taking the draw, and she kicks that one back to Beam. Picked up by Honor down low. Trying to get it from behind the net. Birch picks it up behind the net, centers it to Honor, shot at a goal! Honor from low in the slot picked up that pass from Birch and buries it just to the side of the goaltender in the back of the net. That puts Team South Dakota up and gives South Dakota their very first goal of this tournament after being shut out the previous two games. Sorry for the Pittsburgh parents. Sorry if I was a little overly excited. Like I said, that was the first goal of the tournament for our girls. Verhoeven gets it, but not able to control it. Pops out of the zone. Harris with it. Over to the far side. Picked up and carried in by Pfeiffer. She loses her edge and goes down. Selects pick it back up. Carry it in. A little backhander, and Lincoln has no problem with that. So we get another stoppage of play and a face-off down low in the South Dakota zone. .17 left in the first period. So still tons of hockey to be played. Black picks that one up, throws it up, and picks it back up and bounces around. Oops, wrong camera. Sorry about that. Puck stalled out at the blue line. Picked up by 37 for Steel City Selects. Now 27 has it. Has her pocket picked by Black. Brought down low. Triplett gets it. Black again with it. Tried to get it up to Felton. They do not connect on a pass. That goes all the way. No icing there. They wave that one off. 65 gets it behind the net and gets dumped to the ice. I don't know if there was any intent there. I think she just kind of fell over. A little bit of a battle right on the half wall on the far side. A little battle for the puck. Honor gets it. Looking for that long pass. Over to the far side. 31 for the Selects picks it up, takes it behind the net. Comes up on a little backhand. Birch bats at it, but not able to get it past number 44. Brought up by Triplett. Up to Schlusner. Shot on. Saved by the goaltender, and she hops on that one and covers it up. And we get a stoppage of play and a face-off just to her right. We are at the 8:42 mark of the first period. Still tons of hockey to be played. This is by no means even remotely close to being over. Selects win that face-off. Over to the far side corner. Comes down Marvisi there. Not able to keep that one in. Harris now with it off the near side boards. That takes a long bounce. Marvisi now with it. Carries it in and backhands it down low. Decides she's going to try and get to it. Long pass does not connect with a Selects teammate. 24 picks up the errant pass. takes it down in the near side corner and rims it around down below the goal line. Over to the far side. And chipped down low by number 65, picked up by Harris. She does not actually get to it first. One of the Selects players does. Finally, Harris with it. Rims it around over to the near side. Picked up by Black. Black tries to get it up to Hendricks. And they do not connect, so the Selects come back. Long pass, and that does not, they do not connect on that one, and that goes all the way down for an icing call. And so we will have a face-off back down in the Selects zone, just to the left of the goaltender. 37 has taken the draw against Pfeiffer. 2 gets the puck, rims it around over to the far side, chipped up and not out. Helps if I actually switch over to the other camera. Need to fire the director or get a new one. Brought in by number 31, and she loses a handle on it. They do not call an offsides there, sorry. And chipped up and out, and that's going to go all the way for an icing. And it does. So we're going to have a face-off in the far side, or in the Team South Dakota end on the near side boards. Over to the far side boards, picked up by Triplett, backhanded up, not out. 31 gets it and just fires it in. Selects try and center that one, picked up by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer gets it and decides she's going to carry it up and just chip it down low. Over to Birch. Birch gets it and tries to hit Black. They do not connect on that pass. Chip down low. Triplett gets it, back to Black. Black gets bumped down. Carried in, handed off. Shot and a goal! A quick tic-tac-toe passing, and the Selects tie it up at 1 at the 6:28 mark of the first period. Honor steps up to take the draw. And Black comes away with that one, decides she's going to carry it in, has it knocked away from her. Chipped up and out. 37 there, not able to get it past Harris. Harris decides she's going to carry that one up. Carries it into the zone. Looking to get to the front of the net, and she's behind the goal line all by herself. A little spin move. Gets away from a couple Selects players. Finally, they strip her of the puck, and it bounces out of the zone. Marvisi gets it, throws it up the near side boards. Black now with it. Tries to backhand it over to the far side. Does not connect. Carried into the zone. Harris now with it. She bats it up the near side boards. Black picks it up. Tried to get it up to Honor. She had it taken from her by 82. And chipped up and out of the zone with a little effortless move by Harris. Shot saved by Lincoln. Number 11 carries it in. Picks it back up and hand it over to 65, who just throws it down low. 44 picks it up down below the goal line. Now it's with number 11 has it, walks towards front of the net, and Lincoln had that one saved. They are waving it off. The Selects say it went in, but I believe the referee was already in the process of blowing the whistle. So we're going to have a face-off deep in the South Dakota zone. No goal there as South Dakota gets away with a lucky bounce right there. Back to 65, shot towards the net, takes a little bit of a bounce, but goes wide. Hendricks picks it up, goes over to the far side, skates to the center, gets it down low off of a little one-handed poke check. Rimmed around over to the far side, Triplett there. She loses the puck and pops out of the zone. Birch had it knocked away from her. Hendricks with a good head of steam comes flying down. Number 82 got a lucky bounce and went to the front of the net, but not able to bury that one. Rimmed around all the way over to the near side, picked up by Reese down low. She whiffs on it, but manages just enough to get it out of the zone. Triplett now with it. She decides she's going to carry it up. Center shot from the slot. Good save by the goaltender to keep that one out. And chipped back in by Birch. And so we end up with an offside call and a face-off in the neutral zone. Again, game is tied at 1. We are at the 3:41 mark of the first period. Pfeiffer going against number 20 on the face-off. South Dakota with that one. Up to Verhoeven. Verhoeven trips over the blue line and ends up losing the puck. Back to the point. Selects get a quick shot, but it goes wide of the net, down in the near side corner. Picked up by number 49, handed off to 20. She gets taken down by Marvisi, but it was a clean takedown, if there is such a thing. And chipped up and out by Beam. Number 4 picks it up and throws it back in. Marvisi with it and ran into her own player, ran into Beam and ended up coughing the puck up. Harris with it. Pfeiffer now with it as she picks up the rebound just to the side of the goaltender. She decides she's going to carry it up and she throws it in, and we get no icing there. The Selects have to pick it back up, and that goes off of a stick. No icing there. I believe Triplett just got enough of a stick on it to negate that. Honor tries to hit Black, and they do not connect, and they wave that one off. So we're going to play a little bit of ping pong hockey from one end of the ice to the other. Stolen by Honor. Honor with it. Sorry, that wasn't Hunter, that was Birch. Shot just goes wide of Lincoln, picked up by Felton and thrown all the way down. Number 5 having to race down to get it. And she picks it up down below the goal line. Quick reversal, fires it up the far side boards. Marvisi now with it. She decides she's going to get it up to Black. Black makes a little move and ends up staying in the neutral zone. Back over to Schlusner. Schlusner to Marvisi. She ends up losing it, and we got a penalty being called, I believe. Let's see what the call is on that one. I am thinking it's probably a bench minor because there was nothing I saw that was egregious. So I can only assume that there was a bench minor there, and something was said to the referee that he didn't like. Number 27 serving the penalty for the Selects. South Dakota again on another power play. Back to the point to Beam. Shot! Great screen there by Triplett, but that is even greater save by the goaltender. 82 picks it up. Throws it back down into the South Dakota zone. Lincoln tries to chip it up, but that's again stolen. Back down low. Honor not able to get it past one of the Steel City players. Number 5 picks it up in their own zone. Long pass. Kicked at, but it was outside the zone and kicked into the zone. So we're going to have an offsides call made by the officials against South Dakota. We have 27.5 seconds left in this period, but 40 seconds left on the that was 17 they said is in the box. At least that's what's up on the board, but I thought I saw number 27. So if it's a bench minor, it really doesn't matter a whole lot. Picked up by Harris and thrown down low. Number 2 gets it, rims it all the way around. Schlusner picks that up on the near side boards, throws it back down for Pfeiffer, rimmed around over to the far side. Black with it. She throws that back down low. Black again with it, and she gets bumped off the puck. Rimmed around over to the near side boards. And that horn signals the end of the first period. We still got 2 more periods of hockey to be played, so stick around. And don't leave. This game's tied right now. Looks like it could go either way, so should be fun. All right. Starting off the second period, we have 12 seconds left on the Selects penalty. Won by South Dakota and thrown in deep. Rims around over to the far side. Chipped past Harris. Number 81 carries it in. She's got 27 with her. Shot ends up wide of the net. Black got in the way there. Harris gets it and tries to pound it around behind the net. Doesn't go anywhere. Picked up by Schlusner. Schlusner carries it up and chips it down deep. Chipped up the boards. Black pinches that one off and manages to get it down low. Batted again down low. Black there to keep that from going too deep. That one's chipped up and into the backdrop netting. So it leaves the playing surface. We're going to get a face-off down low just to the right of the number 33, the Selects goaltender. 14:02 left in the second period. And for all those Selects families that are watching us, welcome to the live broadcast. I typically do this for any of the Team South Dakota 16U games. So if we ever play, feel free to join us on the live broadcast. Picked up by Felton down low. She walks to the front, ends up losing the puck. Birch with it, gets it down low for Felton. Chipped up and goes off the skate of Honor. That did go out of the zone, and that should have been an offsides call by the officials. Thrown all the way down by number 44, and that's going to be an icing call on the Selects. So, also, if you're new to the broadcast and have not liked and subscribed our channel, please do us a favor and do so. That helps us. We're really trying to get the channel to 1,000 subscribers, which allows us to actually monetize some of the videos and help pay for some of the equipment and stuff that we got. So please. That was a great shot by Marvisi, but it hit just the outside of the net and ended up behind. She was looking to pick that far corner. Carried in by number 49, walks to the front, and again, she hits the exact same spot that Marvisi did. To the center of the slot, shot on, and a goal. I don't think Lincoln saw that one at all. But that puts the Selects up 2-1 in this game so far. We are at the 13:01 mark of the second period. Current score 2-1 with the Selects up in this tilt so far. Birch picks that one up off of a South Dakota win. Verhoeven gets it now. Had it knocked off her stick. Picked up down low by the Selects player. Tries to walk to the center. Had it knocked away from her. Verhoeven gets it out of the zone. Triplett trying to get to it. She knocks it past one of the Selects players, but not able to get past the second one. Selects come up. Chipped up. Birch now with it. She has got that. She has got such good speed coming up on those turns. That one should have been another offsides call right there. Birch picks it up, rims it around all the way up, but not out. Out on the second attempt, and Verhoeven not able to handle that as that grenades off of her stick. No icing on that call. Long ball pass up to 81. She walks in, hands it off, and had it knocked off her stick. Black back there to help out, bounces it off the far side boards and chipped down low by 5. Picked up by 81. Up the near side boards, and a little bump by Felton on number 4. Picked up by Honor. She carries that one in, looking to hand it off. Great stick positioning by the defender there. I believe that was number 5. Chipped up the boards and hops over the stick of Harris. That goes all the way. No icing there. Marvisi pinches off one of the Selects players. And now Honor with the puck. Picks it up, hands it off to Black. Black chips it up and manages to get it out. Black with a little bump by number 37. And we have a penalty being called elbow. I believe that was going to be number 37 with a little hit on Black. A little bit high there, but that's all part of the game. The refs are going to call what they see. So, right or wrong, it is what it is. Number 37 going to the box for 130 for an elbow. That puts South Dakota back on a power play. And Honor's going to take the draw. Selects win that one, take it behind the net. Hendricks rushes down, but it gets past her. Little 2-on-1, up over to 81. She walks in and had it knocked away from her. 82, I believe, with it. Tries to get it down low. Triplett looking to hand it off. She gets it over to Beam. Beam carries it up. Quick stop and loses the defender. Over to Birch. Birch with a shot. And that ended up going in. South Dakota, goal number 2. And the tying goal to get this game at 2. That one eked its way past the goaltender. I actually did not see it go in, but the referee signaled it as such, and we now have a tied game again. 10:17 left in the second period. Pfeiffer stepping up to take the draw, going against number 11 for the Selects. Pops out, Marvisi with it. She bounces it off the boards. Schluchner gets it in, and the refs are not properly set up. That goes all the way down. That should be it's not going to make it for an icing call. Picked up by 44. In. Nice save by Leakin as she kicks that pad out. And a shot at a goal, number 44 puts another one in the back of the net, past Leakin. That one was right over her shoulder. Good little pass there by her teammate. Put it right on her stick, left her wide open with a lot of opportunity to bury that puck. That puts the Selects up 3-2. We got a little bit of back and forth going in here in this game. Honor taking the draw, going against number 11 again. And we have a stop it. The ref blew the whistle right out of the gate on that faceoff, so I'm not sure if he didn't like something he saw. We're going to redo it. Number 7, 11. Picked up by number 11. Carried in towards the net. It ends up going wide. Picked up down low. Triplett chips it up the boards. Picked off by 4. And a long pass goes off of a couple bodies. Birch with a head of steam bounces that off the far side boards right at the half wall. Down low, Birch again with it. Tried to get up to Felton. Felton was heading in an opposite direction, was not able to handle that. It ends up down low. Number 31 with it. Brought up the same side boards. That one's picked off. And the Selects get it back and chip it out. We get a little bit of physical play here. And redirected into the zone. Triplett now with it. Long pass up to Black. She was not able to handle that one. I think it went off of her skate. Picked up now by 5 for the Selects. She comes flying up, hands it off to 24. Up the boards, not out. As 5 was able to keep that one in the zone. Little can opener there by Schluchner. She got away with that one. Marvisi gets it up to Reese. Reese up to Hendricks. Hendricks, a little bit of puck protection, and then gets sandwiched by a couple of the Selects players. They pick it up, carry it behind their own net. Marvisi picks it up, gets it to Harris. Harris gets hit by a couple players. Marvisi again with it. Gets it up to Schluchner. Schluchner backhands it up to Hendricks, but does not get to her cleanly. Harris picks it up. Decides she's going to carry it in. Tries to get around number 65, not able to do so. And backhanded in, and that's going to be an offsides call as South Dakota had not properly cleared the zone. So we're going to have a face-off just in front of the South Dakota bench. Now they're saying center ice, so we'll go to center ice for this one. Pfeiffer taking the draw, and South Dakota does not cleanly come away with that one. chipped up the far side boards to the point. Shot. That takes a weird bounce. Looked like that might have been headed towards the net, but it ended up going wide. Birch with it. Quick change of direction. Chips it up the far side boards. That one's picked off. Triplett now with it. Gets it up to Verhoeven. Now Triplett gets it back and throws it down low. Pops up out of the zone. Triplett gets it and throws that in. That goes to the far side. No icing there as Verhoeven is battling to get to it, but loses that battle. It ends up over on the far side boards. Honor there to help out. Back to Harris. Harris gets it. Shoots it towards the net and gloved down by the goaltender. No rebound, and that does it for that play. 6:28 left in the second period with the Selects being up 3-2. Honor steps up to take the draw against number 11 again. Back to the point. Harris there just chips that down low. Felton gets it. Bounces around a little bit. Down below the goal line. Chipped up back to Marvisi. She steps through a couple of players. Tries to get it over to Honor. Almost connects on that. Honor had it knocked away from her. Shot towards the net, and Lincoln gloved that one down effortlessly and did not let up a rebound. So we get another stoppage of play at the 5:57 mark of the second period. Well, that camera you're looking at right now is a little darker than normal. It just has to do with the way the lighting and stuff is set up. Black gets it and tried to throw it out. Got it out of the zone, but had it taken from her by number 44. Off to 11. She puts it in the near side half wall. Back to the point to 5. 5 with the shot. Took a weird bounce, but ends up going wide of the net. Birch with a good block. Comes away with the puck. Starts carrying it up. Over to the near side boards. Honor leaves it for Triplett. She ends up having it knocked off her stick. Long pass. They do not connect, and we have an icing. They wave that one off. They're waving off some pretty blatant icings right now. I'm not so sure I agree with the official's decision there. Over to the near side boards. Shot saved by Lincoln as she did not let anything up. And she took exception to number 20 coming in like she did. But it's part of the game. Play to the whistle. So we're going to have a face-off just to the left of Lincoln. After that save, we're at the 4:51 mark of the second period. Sorry, my bad. As a matter of fact, I probably should change this. Hendricks carries it up. Shot, saved by the goaltender. And we get another stoppage of play. Selects win that face-off, take it behind the net, up the near far side boards actually. Number 65 gets it and backhands it up. And Marvisi takes a swipe at it and misses. Harris is able to keep it out of the zone, but picked back up. And it pops into the zone. Harris gets it on the far side, sends it off of a body, and second time manages to get it out, and we have an offsides call as they brought it back into the zone. Pfeiffer taking the draw against 37, and 37 wins that all the way over to the far side, picked up by 81. She gets it into the zone. 31 gets it, throws it towards Lincoln, picked up by Verhoeven down low, and pops out of the zone. Kicked out by Birch. Verhoeven gets it, throws it up the far side boards, not able to get that one out. Birch with it. Sorry, that wasn't Birch, that was Pfeiffer. A little puck played with the high stick there by number 8. And it goes on net. I'm curious if that one would have eked past Lincoln if the referees would have caught that high stick. If a puck's played with the high stick and it ends up going on the goaltender and in the back of the net, it is supposed to be a no goal. A lot of newer officials don't know that particular one. Harris gets it, throws it up the far side boards. Kept in. Pfeiffer there, but not able to get it out herself. Harris now with it, down low. Bounces it off the boards to Marvisi. Marvisi throws it up the far side boards. Verhoeven takes a swipe at it and looked like she caught it with just the tip of her stick. Verhoeven battling down low in the far side corner, picked up by Harris. The Selects get it, back up to the point, 31, shot, saved by Lincoln as she kicked that one out. Beam gets it, bats it up the far side boards. Verhoeven gets it and does manage to get it out, but it ekes its way back into the zone. No offsides call there. All the way back down into the Select zone at the 2:12 mark of the second period. Marvisi with it, ends up coughing it up. Back over to Triplett at center ice. She walks in towards the net, goes off the stick of 21, doesn't make it all the way to the net, but Triplett still battling for it. Finally chipped up. Puck is bouncing around and finally ends up out of the zone. Honor with it, skates around a couple of the Selects girls, tries to get it up to Felton. She steps on it, and we have a trip there for sure. Both referees' arms went up on that one. Honor got just absolutely taken down. We are going to have a power play for all but the next 4 seconds of the remainder of the second period. Let's see if South Dakota can get back on track for this one. But we're going to have a face-off down low in the Select zone. I did not catch the number. Looks like number 4, I believe it is, for the Selects. Ends up in the sin bin. Birch with it down low. Takes it over to the far side. Leaves it for Hendricks. Hendricks with it. Back to Triplett. Triplett now with it in the corner. Gets it back to Hendricks. And Marvisi gets it over to Hendricks in the corner. She's still battling back to the point. To Birch. Redirection. And Marvisi was not able to bury that one. Another shot and a save. I don't know how that one didn't go in. And we get a little shove there at the end of that play after the whistle. I'm not sure who got shoved there. Marvisi almost had that one. It went underneath the goaltender, but the referee are saying it did not go in. We have 1 minute and 1 second left in the second period. 57 seconds left on the penalty to number 4. And a 3-2 game with the Selects leading this game so far. Honor taking the draw. Back to Beam. She gets it over to Hendricks. Hendricks over to Birch. Birch picks it up and takes it behind the net. Hendricks there. She's battling for it. Selects pick it back up and decide they're going to chip it up. They manage to get it out to number 37. Good little move. Gets it over to 11. Shot blocked up front. Rimmed it around all the way over to the far side. Up to Triplett. Triplett, she spins around, comes up the slot, gets it up to Hendricks. Had it knocked away from her. Birch now with it. She bats it off the near side boards. South Dakota's running out of time. 37 with a little mini breakaway. Gives it off to 11 with a great pass. And Beam with an even better save. And that horn signals the end of the second period. We got one more period of hockey to be played. There's some great plays on both sides of the ice by both teams. And we'll be back to watch the end of that, so stick with us. Again, I ask if you're not a regular to this broadcast, please go to the channel and like and subscribe to the channel. Again, that helps us. In addition, as our teams play each other throughout the remainder of the season, you'll be able to come here and watch all the games where you're playing against the Team South Dakota 16U girls. So, again, that helps us continue on being able to broadcast these games. The hardware costs money, so that would help pay for the hardware that we need. Anyway, we're getting ready for the start of the third and final period of this game. We have 15 minutes on the clock. The Selects are ready to take the ice there. They are back at full strength, by the way. And we are at a 3-2 game. There's been some really good passes by both teams, both on the breakout and just some really good entering the zone passes too. Number 49 jumping the gun there. And the Selects win that faceoff. And that one looked like it was earmarked for the referee's helmet. Harris picks it up, takes it behind the net. Passes it up the boards, not out, as that's picked off by 65 and kept in. 24 now with it. Shot blocked up front. Kicked at. Felton now with it. Gets it up to Black. Black with it. She just lobs that in. If you're going to do the dump and chase, you cannot forget the chase part after you dump the puck in. Up to 24. 24 gets it up to 45. Little mini breakaway, but Birch is right there. Over to the far side corner. Birch now with it. She ended up with it at the front of the net. Pops out of the zone. Number 24 gets it over to 65. Little pass there. They do not connect as that enters the South Dakota zone. Picked up down low for Triplett. And up to Black. They do not connect on that pass. Up to Hendricks. Hendricks carries it in. Shot blocked up front. Over to the far side half wall. Chipped up the boards. And Triplett knocks it away, but not cleanly. Ends up on the far side and chipped off the forearms of the official. I know that if he's not wearing pads, that hurt. Reese carries it in. She's all alone. Tries to center that to nobody in particular. Chip down low. Pfeiffer picks it up at the half wall. Thrown out of the zone by the Selects all the way down. Marvisi to pick it up. Chipped up the boards to Reese. Reese with it now. Tries to get it up, but does not connect. Birch now with it. Tries to chip it up all the way over up the near side boards. That's picked off. South Dakota looks like they've lost their legs. They're struggling. Marvisi gets it, rims it up the near side boards. Doesn't go very far. Marvisi again trying to do the same. Ends up pinching off one of the Selects players. Selects get it, back up to the point. Not able to connect on that pass as number 5 was going the opposite direction. Backhanded down low. Over to the far side. Harris now with it. She had it bumped off her stick. Shot off the side of the net. Birch there to pick it up. She bounces it off the backboards. But the Selects come away with it again. Rimmed around over to the far side. Kept in by number 65. Rimmed around over to the near side. Tried to hit Honor. Goes in between her legs, but they're waving off the icing there. Honor battling for her, but 65 edges her out there. And backhanded down low by Felton. Rimmed around over to the near side. Chipped past Marvisi. And Triplett picks it up in the South Dakota zone. Tries to get it up to Black. Bounces around. Manages to get out of the zone. And thrown in by number 24. Triplett and 49 going at it. 49 comes away out of the corner with the puck. Ends up behind the net. 24 with it now. She tries to center that one. Like, there's not much of an effort by South Dakota to get to the puck. They really do look like they've lost their legs. Chip down low. Marvisi bats it up the far side boards. Felton with it, carries it in. Shot towards the net. Black picks it up in the near side corner. And a little battle up front between 31 and Felton. 31 gets the puck now. Carries it up the far side. Shot towards the net. And a save by Lincoln. I thought that eked underneath her. But nope, we will have a face-off. She ended up on top of that one. Over to the far side, picked up by Schlusner. Up to Reese. Reese with it. Whiffs on that one. Thrown back down low into the select zone. Hendricks there. Not able to come away clean with the puck. Selects get it and get it out of their zone. Triplett with it. And she is not able to get the shot off. She had her pocket picked at the last second, and I don't think the camera was on it. My bad on that one. That's going to end up all the way back down into the South Dakota zone. No icing there. Another one waved off by the officials. Chipped up and out of the zone, thrown back down low. Lincoln decides she's going to cover that one up and give her teammates a little bit of a rest. We have 8 minutes left in the third period. We are at a 3-2 game. Both teams looking like they are a little gassed out right now. Harris picks it up behind the net. She's got two girls on her really quick. Tried to stuff it in the short side out there, but not able to do much with it. Verhoeven carries it up and not able to get it into the zone cleanly as the selects were right there. Harris batted at it and managed to get it out of the zone. Beam now with a head of steam. Carries it into the zone. Quick change of direction. Looks over to the far side and kept in by Birch just barely as that was on the blue line. Pfeiffer picks it up down below. Launches shot up over the net. Triplet right there. A race for the puck between Felton and number 44. Felton wins that one. Throws it, rims it around all the way over to the far side. And the selects picked that one up. Verhoeven tried to bat it up the half wall, but not able to do much with it. Triplet trying to get up, ends up getting around number 2, walks in and tries to hand it off. Verhoeven was not in the correct position. And we have an offsides call as it went off the skate of Marvisi and back into the zone. So we'll have a face-off right in front of right in front of us. They're going to say it was on this side of the center ice, so they'll do the face-off right in front of us. 6:18 left in the third period. Both teams looking a little gassed right now. Chipped in by Black on a redirected in by Black. Marvisi picks that one up. Picks up her own pass, hands it off to Black. Black tried to hand it off to Honor, but she was heading the opposite direction. Number 20 now with it for the selects, carries it in, 1-on-3. And that one, I don't know where that one ended up. But it's stuck somewhere in Lincoln's pads, but it hit the back corner of the post and then ended up in her pads. I think that got to her from behind. Selects control that one off the face-off. Backhanded down low. 27 picks it up down below the goal line. Centering pass right up in front. And Lincoln was right there. Saw that one coming in. Great save by Lincoln at the 5:22 mark of the third period. Back to the point. 4 with a shot. Saved by Hendricks. Hendricks up to Felton. Felton decides she's going to carry it in. Shot wide of the net. Picked up on the near side by Schlusner. She gets pinched up against the boards and backhanded down low. Centering pass and shot saved by the goaltender. Batted away. Number 31 gets that one out of harm's way. And batted in to the South Dakota zone, picked up by Birch. Birch, quick change of direction, comes up the near side, trying to pass it to Honor. Honor looks just gassed completely. Beam now with it, chipped off the boards and had it knocked away from her, and that ends up in the bench for South Dakota. We're at the 4:32 mark of the third period. And they're taking that one to center ice. So we got Pfeiffer going against number 11, back to the point. Chipped up to Beam. Beam whiffs on it. Marvisi now picks it up. She decides she's going to carry that one in and gets that down low. Number 65 picks it up, takes it behind the net. Quick reversal, change of direction, up the near side boards. Verhoeven kept that one in, but it pops out on the second attempt. Beam now with it, chips that in, goes between the wickets and number 5. Number 82 with it, backhands it down a little lower, and we had it brought back in by 82 on an offsides call. We're at the 3:46 mark of the third period. 3-2 game. Let's see if Lincoln's going to be headed to the bench anytime soon. Honor taking the draw, going against number 11. Marvisi up to Black. Over to Triplett. Triplett back to Marvisi. She throws it up the boards. .31 again. Kicked it up. Sorry, that wasn't Marvisi. That was Birch. Birch picks it up on the far side. Had it knocked away from her. Triplett now with it down below the goal line. She backhands it over to Birch. Birch comes back around the net and had it knocked off of her stick. Now Triplett backhands it over to the far side. Number 31 gets it. Nice knockdown by Honor. And we have an icing. No, now they call it icing. I mean, technically, yeah, it was an icing. But they were waving off some of those earlier, too. 2:25 left in the third period. Back to the point, 4 with a shot, saved by Lincoln, and she made sure there was no rebound there. Puck is bouncing around. Hendricks with it. Sorry, the camera's, I couldn't hit the button as I was moving around too much. Down low, picked up by Harris. Schlusner there, just chips it down low, takes a weird bounce off of one of the stanchions. Centering pass. Up to Reese. Reese gets it and throws it down low. Harris trying to beat it out and lifts a stick to keep the puck down there, but overskates it over to the far side. Picked up by Pfeiffer down below the goal line. Tries to get it up to Reese, but that is picked off by one of the Selects player, thrown down low. Shot saved by Lincoln as she covers that one up. And we get a stoppage of play and a face-off with 1:15 left in the third period. Beam gets it, not able to get it out. Triplett chips it up, but not able to connect with Verhoeven as she was going the opposite direction. Thrown back in, that's going to be an offsides call at 1:03 left in the third period. Selects controlling that now in the neutral zone. Pfeiffer gets it, walks over the red line, chips that in, no icing there. Goes all the way down into the Select zone. We're winding down on the last 30 seconds of the game. Pops out of the zone into the Select zone into the neutral zone. Black now with it. Off the near side boards, Black picks it up, tries to walk in, goes off the skate of Verhoeven. Black battling for it down low. Over to the far side to Triplett. Triplett walks in, shot towards the net, redirected wide by the goaltender's stick. Verhoeven with it, throws it down low, rimmed around by the Selects all the way over, and South Dakota takes the L in this game. As the Selects come away, they eke out a 3-2 win. Don't know when the next game will be as of yet. I believe the quarterfinals are this afternoon/evening. So keep an eye on the channel, and you'll see when the game goes live. In the meantime, everybody have a great afternoon. We will see you back here for whenever the next game is, either this evening or tomorrow. And that's it. Hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast. Again, if you are not typically one of the South Dakota fans, please like and subscribe. That helps us. And we'll see you for the next game.